May God judge between us. He already has.
So I'm going to show you how I use ChatGPT to direct this Bible-inspired cinematic story that you're currently watching on the screen. In one of my recent videos, someone commented if this thing is possible. And so I decided to take up this challenge to create this video to prove that it is possible. So I'm going to take you through the entire workflow, how I started everything and how I was able to come out with this story that you're currently watching on the screen. So this is what you should be expecting at the end of this video.
Malachor, stand down. This path leads only to destruction. Destruction? No, Azariel. This path leads to freedom. You call obedience slavery? We were created in his light.
Created but never chosen. Always watching humans receive mercy we were denied.
Even now, heaven will forgive you. Then prove it. May God judge between us. He already has.
Great, so I hope you like the video you just watched. This is exactly what I'm going to show you how to do in this video, so that at the end of this video you'll be well equipped enough to create your own video like a pro. Let's get right into the video. Now, to create this type of video, you are not going to follow this normal routine where you ask ChatGPT to write a story for you. It's going to take different direction. That is why I'm expecting you to pay attention to this video, because I'm going to try to break everything down for you to understand. Okay, now the first thing you need to do if you want to create this type of video is by sharing your idea with ChatGPT. That's the first thing you need to do. Share the idea. How do you want the story to be? How do you want the video to be? You need to share every little thing that you are currently thinking about with ChatGPT before you hit on the command button. So after I went back and forth with ChatGPT sharing my idea of how I want the whole story to be or how I want the whole video to be, ChatGPT finally gave me a master prompt, and that's exactly what I'm going to use in ChatGPT. Okay, one thing that I've come to understand when it comes to AI is that the best way to manipulate AI is to let the AI prompt itself, and that's exactly what I made ChatGPT to do for me. So this is the master prompt ChatGPT provided for me. It includes the story rules, characters, directing structure, AI friendly output format, the length of the video, and then the goal of the video as well. Somewhere in this video I'm going to tell you how you can have access to this master prompt. So all I have to do next is to copy this prompt, then open a new chat to enter the prompts. So I entered the master prompt ChatGPT provided for me, and this was the outcome. ChatGPT provided 7 different scenes plus different shots for all the scenes. So now that ChatGPT has sorted everything out, we need to go in with the next prompt. Now, in this particular video, we want ChatGPT to direct the entire video. We don't want to tell ChatGPT what to do next. Rather, we want ChatGPT to tell us what to do next. So now the next prompt I entered into ChatGPT was to ask ChatGPT to direct the entire video for me. So now you can see ChatGPT gave me this response. All right, I'm stepping fully into director mode now. So now I'm going to follow what ChatGPT will be telling me instead of the other way around. And these are steps ChatGPT is going to take us through in order to create the entire video. We are going to go through phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, and phase 6. And so these are the steps you're going to follow in order to complete the entire video. So you can see ChatGPT has given us 6 phases. Now the next we are going to do is to follow the instruction ChatGPT will tell you to do. Now the next thing you're going to do is to make sure you read each phase to follow the steps ChatGPT is going to take you through. After I read through the phase 1, the instruction here is for me to lock my script. So all I did was to copy this instruction here and enter that into ChatGPT to lock the script. So you can see after I entered the lock script here, ChatGPT generated the entire script and locked it. Now that we have our script sorted out, the next thing we need to do is to move to phase 2, and that is by designing our characters or our angels. So all I have to do is to copy this instruction ChatGPT provided, paste it in the command button to run it. So here ChatGPT has given me the master prompt to generate my characters for character consistency. So you can see ChatGPT has given me the first master prompt for angel 1, the second one, and then the third one. All I have to do from here is to branch a little from this chart. So to branch from this chart, I'm going to come here and click on these 3 dots, click on these 3 dots and click on branch a new chart to open a new page, because we don't want to mix the image generation with the chart flow. Okay, so here we branch a new chart, and all I did was to copy the master prompt ChatGPT provided to generate my first angel image. Then I also did the same thing for the second angel and then the third angel. Now if you're not using ChatGPT Pro, you can still use the free to generate 2 or 3 characters before you hit the limitation. Okay, now that we have sorted our images out, the next thing I did was to enter the next command based on the instruction ChatGPT provided in phase 3. In phase 3, ChatGPT is going to convert the script into image prompt for us. So all we have to do here is to copy, create image prompt and enter that prompt into ChatGPT in order for ChatGPT to generate all the image prompt for all the scenes and the various shots in the video. So you can see when I enter create image prompt, ChatGPT has generated all the image prompt for all the shots it provided for all the scenes. Okay, so these are all the image prompt. So since you are not using ChatGPT Pro, I'm going to show you how you can get your characters into another AI tool to continue your image generation. So what we are going to do from here is to download our images. So this is the download button. You click on the download button to download your image to your device. You're going to do the same thing to the second image. Click on the download button. This is the download button to download. Then you come to the third one, you download it. Now we're going to open to our browser and type Whisk AI in the search like this. Click on browse gallery, then click on enter tool. So what you're going to do is to come to the left side here like this, and then click on this arrow to open this pane. Okay, so we are going to copy our first prompt. So this is our first prompt. We need to know the angel we are going to feature in this first prompt. So with the first prompt, there's no angel involved. So all we're going to do is that we're going to copy it like this and then go to Whisk AI, then enter our prompt here in the prompt box, then come to this section where we have the aspect ratio and choose 16:9. Then hit on the command button to generate your first image. All right, so this is our first image. We are going to go back to the second prompt. We're going to copy it like this, and then we go back to Whisk and enter the second prompt here. Then we are going to go to ChatGPT to make sure we are selecting the right angel. This is Elion, this one. Then go back to Whisk AI and then come to this section where we have subject. Okay, so we're going to click on upload image. Then we'll upload the image of Elion. Then click on the open button. Wait for it to finish analyzing the image before you hit on the command button. Now the next thing you are going to do is to click on the plus button again to insert another subject. Okay, so here I'm going to click on the upload image button to enter the second angel. This is the next one. Then we click on the plus button again to upload the third angel like this into Whisk AI. So now that we have our images uploaded in Whisk AI, what we are going to do is to generate our second prompt, which is about Elion. We are going to unselect this image. We just select the first angel and then hit on the command button. The reason why we select the characters is because we want character consistency, and we want Whisk to be able to model the same image we generated from ChatGPT. That's why we decided to generate our original image from ChatGPT to imitate that, and you can see it's exactly that. So this is the first image that Whisk generated for us. We're going to copy the third shot for scene 1 like this, and then go back to Whisk AI, delete the previous prompt and enter the third prompt. Then select the character or the angel that you want to recreate in the third shot. Okay, then we are going to unselect this one. Okay, then hit on the generate button. So you can see that it is only the third angel that we have selected. So we're going to hit on the generate button to generate the third angel. Now let's move on to scene 2, which is the kneeling before unseen character. So we're going to enter the next prompt. But in this shot, we're going to select all the 3 angels kneeling before a throne. We're going to hit on the command button to see if they are all going to appear. Alright, so this is how you generate consistent images using Whisk AI. So you follow the same steps to generate all your images for all your short ChatGPT provided for you. So after generating all your images, the next thing you're going to do is to hit on the download button. This is the download button to download your images to your device. So with this one too, we're going to hit on the download button like this to download, and also do the same thing for the rest of the images. Alright, so now that we have our images sorted out, the next thing we are going to do is to go back to ChatGPT to continue the next step with ChatGPT. So when it comes to ChatGPT, the next step is to plan our animation. So we're going to copy what ChatGPT is telling us to do here. Just copy it like this, and then come to the prompt box and enter plan animation plus voice design with Grok AI. So you can see ChatGPT has planned everything for us. Alright, so now that ChatGPT has given us the animation plan shot by shot, all we are going to do next is to start animating our images using Grok AI. Go to your browser and type Grok AI, and then click on the first link. Come to this section where we have Imagine and click on Imagine button. Come to this section and click on this attach button like this, and choose one of these options. We are going to choose Animate Image. And we're going to start with the first image we want to animate. So this is the first image. We're going to tap on it like this, and then click on the open button to import that into Grok. Then we're going to go back to our chat and copy the first animation prompt. So this is the first animation prompt. I'm going to tap on it like this. Then we'll go back to Grok, enter your prompt in the box here, and then hit on the generate button like this to generate your first animation. Alright, so that's the first shot. We are going to also try the second shot. So for the second shot, let's check our chat. That is early on. We're going to copy the animation prompt here like this, and then go back to Grok. Then we're going to click on the back button like this, and click on the attach button, and click on animate image, and click on the open button. Then enter your prompt. We're going to enter our prompt here. Right click inside, enter the prompt, and hit on the generate button to generate your animation. So remember, this prompt has the camera angle, the action, the dialogue, and the voice design. Everything is embedded in this prompt so that you don't keep repeating yourself over and over again. So this is the third clip we generated in shot 3. So after you finish generating all your video clips, the next thing you're going to do is to click on the download button. There's a download button here, over here. Tap on it like this to download your video clips to your device. So now that you have generated all your video clips, the next step is the final step, that is editing, putting all your video clips together using any editing app of your choice. So for the editing app, we are going to use CapCut to do that. So open to CapCut, click on the create button like this, and then click on the import button to import all your video clips. So we're going to arrange them based on the storyline. What you're going to do is that you're going to play it to see if there's any trimming that you need to do in order to ensure smooth flow of your video. So let's play it and see. So what we're going to do is that we're going to bring our playhead here to trim this part a little to put the angel into action. So I'm going to click on the split button. There's a split button here. I'm going to tap on it like this, and then tap on the delete button to delete it. So after you finish putting all your video clips together on your timeline, you can add your own filters. You can add sound effects if you want. You can also add any other things that you want to add to make your story more interesting or your video more interesting. When you're done and there's no other thing to add again, you can hit on the export button. There's an export button right here to export the video to your device. Before you export the video, make sure you give it the appropriate name or the right name. Here, just tap on it and name your video. Maintain the resolution on 4K, and also maintain all these settings here, the MP4 and the 30 FPS here. Then finally click on the export button to export this video to my device. This is how you create this cinematic video without any stress. Now I'm going to leave this master prompt in the pinned comment or the description section of this video. Do well to pick it, modify it, and use it to create your own. Make sure you modify it to always make your work different from others. Now, if you have not watched the previous video that I uploaded on this channel on how to create Bible thumbnails that click, do well to click on that video to watch, and also watch other previous video on how I created AI Bible animated story videos, all for free using free AI tools. Until then, hit on the like button if you like this video and leave a nice comment in the comment section. Subscribe if you want to join the Legacy Nation. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.